All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the actual time you're watching this particular video. Yes, more and more evidence is kind of coming out concerning this Igbanke no baby need, and we finally saw an interview that was being interviewed to the Oba, the Obi or the Eze of Ottah Igbanke. Now, this is the Royal Highness, the Eze of Igbanke, the Eze of Ottah Igbanke. Yes, the King of Ottah Igbanke. So this is him. He was being interviewed during the protest that the people of Igbanke protest, more especially the Akiko Agricultural Group. Yes, during that protest, that was when they interviewed our king here, the Eze of Ottah, and he said a lot of things, and those things are kind of things that is going to help most of us, those of us who are kind of thinking. All right, those of us who have not yet been cleared of this Igbanke no be Benin. All right, so this interview is going to clear out a lot of things. Now, like I said before, that the kings of Igbanke, the Ezes and the Obi of Igbanke, they know where they are from, they know their roots, they know almost everything about them. So before any further ado, I would like you guys to listen carefully to what our king here, the Eze of Ottah, have to say concerning this whole situation of Igbanke no be Benin. So let's listen to him.
Of Eze Ottah, Obi of Ottah. That is where we are. Your Royal Highness. May we meet you, sir?
I'm His Royal Highness Dr. Julius Chukwuyem Isito Obi Ottah Igbanke.
Today, we witness a world press briefing from
the Eze himself, the King of Ottah Igbanke, one of the most learned king.
In that event, being that you are a royal father, we honor royal father, we decided that we need to come to you one-on-one to know more about what is actually happening in Igbanke land. Sir, let us begin by the trending news of the Oba of Bini suspending monarchs from the Igbanke kingdom.
Exactly.
How did the Igbanke welcome that development?
All right.
We want you to speak to us. How did the Igbanke welcome that development? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. To start with, the news was a shocking news.
All right.
And a laughable news. Because why? A king, dethroning a king is laughable.
All right.
It's not acceptable by any person.
Yes.
Even the king himself, it's not acceptable compared or to the subjects. So the subject deemed it fit that it's not acceptable because there is an adage that our people say, so the king cannot act, but his subject have to act and reject whatever is coming that is wrong.
Yeah.
That was why Akekowa Sociocultural Group of Igbanke acted the way they acted today.
Yes.
To showcase, to show the world or to tell the world that the Igbanke people are peculiar people. That the Igbanke people are peculiar people.
All right.
That they should see Igbanke as Igbanke.
Yes.
Not to see Igbanke as Benin.
Yes.
Because Igbanke is not Benin.
Yes.
We are Igbanke people. We speak a card language.
All right.
Despite that they created us into Orion local government and we fall into Edo South. That does not deprive them or give the privilege to say we are Benin. We are not.
Yes.
Okay.
Right on, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Right on, sir.
Was there
We are not Benin. I believe most of you are hearing what he's saying.
both present or in time past, that Ottah of Bini be the one to appoint a king within this vicinity?
All right. That's a very
As
good
I'm
question.
speaking to you, my brother,
All right.
I am the 13th OB
13.
of Ottah Kingdom. The 13th.
Of Ottah Kingdom.
1, 2, 3 to 13th OB. And God have blessed the throne with longevity. Some kings reign for 60-something years.
All right.
Some of them hit 120 years on age.
Okay.
So, me being the 13,
Yes.
this kingdom have been existing
Yes.
since 1162
Hey.
AD. So I'm the 13th king. We have never experienced such thing or seen where the Bini throne, or when we are doing coronation, there was nothing concerning them. It is unfortunate, I've said it earlier, that we fall into an Oriomo local government. Igbanke is supposed to have their own local government.
Exactly.
Igbanke is supposed to have their own local government.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, they jump into Orion, which Orion was supposed to have at least 3 to 4 local government.
Confirm.
Orion.
Exactly.
Because from Epo, boundary with Igwebe, local government. You move to Renigbe, boundary with Delta State.
You're right.
You move to the other side, to Orogo, they say one is, all of them are Orion. When you calculate communities there, there are up to 50 communities in one local government. But those things are wrong. These things are wrong. It's no balance. It's no balance. So that is why we are telling the world, let these things be balanced. We need a balancing. Let it be balanced. That Igbanke are matured enough and they are due for a local government.
Yes.
Thank you, my brother.
You're welcome, sir. And looking at in that area of politics, is there any laudable position within this area of local government being occupied by the son or daughters of this Igbanke?
The struggle we are today, I see the same thing. Since time memorial, Igbanke people have never given an opportunity to take any vital position, politically or otherwise.
Yes.
House of Assembly member, we are not there.
We are not.
Local government chairman, we are not there.
We are not.
Even councillors, if your name is not using, your name is not either flashing to the Bini, common councillor, you will not be allowed. So we have
that.
Yes, this. When you have Igbo name, then, or you have a Kan name, or you have a Baki name, you will be denied. You will be denied. So all those are the challenges we are passing through.
Right.
So then what it is now, there is a plot to totally erase the true identity of the market.
Exactly.
Taking them into what they are not.
Yes, they are just taking them, trying to. There are some persons who will come and say, this is my son. But there are some persons, this is your son biologically. But some persons that say, this is my son adopted.
Okay.
We cannot say some persons come and say they adopted Igbanke.
Adopted Igbanke.
Yes, let's use that language. Let's use that language that they adopted, because there was no time Igbanke is Benin.
Okay.
One, language barrier is there. Cultural is there. There is no way, don't do the same cultural things. It's there. Then tradition is there. Attitude, human being. cultural is there. There is no way, don't do the same cultural things. Is there. Then tradition is there. Attitudes, human beings.
Okay.
There are attitudes of human beings, characters of a particular ethnic group. When you behave this way, they say, this man is behaving as a Yoruba man. This man is behaving. So that one, there are different things within the Bini and Igbanke. There are different attitudes. Immediately you know, say this man is not from Bini. This man is from Igbanke. So it's another barrier that separated us.
Okay. Joma, Alwa, let me ask you one or two questions, because this is not our first time of coming to Igbanke. We have been in Igbanke 1, 2, or 3 occasions. The time when Egu, I think we were here one certain time. That was last year, the last 2 years.
Yes.
Now we are talking about where to be counted. Where to be counted. As a monarch, as the number one citizen of this Ottah,
yes.
If you're asked, do you think coming into Anioma or remaining in Bini, where do you think that would be so favorable to your people?
Thank you very much, my brother. Every person is agitating for freedom. One. Then every person is asking for balancing. When we are talking of balancing, what is balancing?
All right.
When you associate with your people,
Yes.
you are in another direction, which is you are not supposed to. Then somebody will come and say, oh, let me correct you. You are supposed to be in this group. You are not supposed to be in this group. When these things come, that where we are supposed to be in that group comes, we will be happy. For me, as a person, it is very good because language barrier is a problem. Why is it a problem? Is that when you go to a meeting, like 3 hours meeting, the majority is there. You are a minority. There is no contribution you will contribute because the language problem is there. And you cannot be carried along from Genesis to generation because there are language you will pick and there are language you will ask to interpret for you.
Okay.
They will not interpret exactly what happened.
Exactly.
There must be a little reserve. Then when you shift to the other side, that you see your brothers, this is my brother.
That's true. That's true.
As a Nyoma,
Yes.
I don't need any interpretation.
Yes.
For somebody to come and interpret it for me.
Yes.
I will contribute to that meeting.
That's true.
I will contribute to the development of that meeting.
That's true.
Or to the development of that association I belong to.
That's
because
true.
I can speak Eka.
Yes.
I can speak Anyoma.
Yes.
That language. Everything they said in that meeting, my ear will pick it.
That's true.
And I can voice out whatever I want to say.
That's true.
So, peradventure, it happens for Anyoma state to be created. Igbanke will be happy and be glad and jubilate to their balance area because that is their house.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We'll continue again. There is a question I'm challenging you, which is
that is the bold king.
You're welcome back.
The bold Eze of Ottah.
You said something in regard to name.
I love my father.
That if you want to get a job now in Oyo local government or in Edo state local government, being that you are part of the state geographically, and you went there and your name is Chukuma, or your name is Ifeanyi or Isioma,
Yes.
and they will deny you that privilege because they felt you are an Igbo person.
Yes.
Because you are bearing Isioma.
Yes.
Except you change your name to Odio, Owoha, or Morodio.
Yes.
Now, did they call you Igbo person bearing that name, or they call you Eka person bearing that name?
Generally, everybody know. The Benis will not deny it.
Okay.
They classify us as Owika.
Okay.
Even when you are talking, they will tell you Owika no. That means you are a car person.
Okay.
They take us as a car person.
Okay.
One, because of our language. Two, because of our name. And let me tell you, my brother, some of our subjects that goes to local government to obtain local government certificate of origin. They deny many of them. They will deny many of them because their names are not tally with Benin. They will begin to ask unnecessary questions with them and say, are you sure you are a Igbanke person? But you are not, it's not Benin. You are supposed to do this. Go and bring something. Or go and call your king to verify you. This is this. But when you go there with your Sarodion, Omorodion, Osas, you get access to whatever you are requesting for.
Okay, quick one, sir. Because we are your subjects.
Yes.
We have Obi of Akumaze, we have just like you Obi of Ottah, we have Obi of Agbo, Obi of Owa, we have Obi of Abafuche Uruno, we have Obi of Utobo, Obi of Umulede, Mbiri, Emo, Ekwoma, and so on and so forth, sir. Now, there is a trending news coming from Obi of Agbo that there is nothing like a car. Because I hear you now emphasizing on that word, a car language. Obi of Agbo said there is nothing like a car language, that it is Agbo language. Are you going to accept Agbo language or Ottah language if that may be the case? Because that word can happen to be a general word that unites every one of us, irrespective of our community or our village. But now Obi of Agbo is telling us now Obi of Agbo is now telling us that there is nothing, that a car has no meaning, that it is Agbo language, meaning that every one of us should accept that identity of Agbo, living our own detail. What have you to say to that, sir?
On that issue, I think that one will be a misconception, because Agbo is a kingdom.
Okay.
Obi of Agbo is Obi of Agbo. Agbo kingdom. There is what we have called a nation. A nation is the language. All the cars from Umunede down Otolokpo, Akumaze, Utokpo, Uteromo, Owa, Owa Fesomo, Owoibo, Owa Lilo, Idumesa, Abavo, Agbonta, Ute, Oki, Toki. Ottah is the other side. To Oki 1, Oki 2. That way down to Alishime. It's a car language they speak. It is a language. Agbo is a kingdom. Why a car is a language? When you hear of a car nation comprised of a car north-east and a car south. The communities surrounding it, that is where they say they speak a car nation. That is why the Bini say Owika, that we speak a car. So a car is a language. It's just like Yoruba. When you go to Yoruba is a language. Yoruba nation, they speak that Yoruba. You see a lot of states, Ondo, Ogun, Lagos, Ekiti, all those areas, Osun State, they are Yoruba. The language is Yoruba. They have their own kingdoms Ife to Ife, they have their kingdom. The same way when you go to East, the Igbos. Igbos is a language which the Easterners speak as Igbo. Then we have Anambra, we have Imo, Abia, just like that. So Eka, for me, Eka is a language. It's a when you see a car nation. Then, for example, now our children who is in abroad, US or whatever, you see when they say a car in US. That a car in US, some persons are from Owoibu, some persons are from Agbobi, some persons from Idubesa, some person is from Alishimien, some person is from Umulede, some person is from Akumazi. So all of them coming together, they say a car nation. But in that a car nation, you have Agbo, people from Agbo kingdom, you have people from Owa kingdom. So let us not miss these things. So that Agbo speak Agbo. That is what he's saying now. That Agbo speaks Agbo. Agbo is a kingdom. It's a name. Then they are known to be a speaking people. Okay. As an Eka. Yes. Okay. Now there is something he said. I just want us to run quickly to that. Now we talk about, you made mention of Igbo. Igbo speak Igbo. Yes. Can there be a differentiation when it comes to like the name we bear now? My name is Mamado. Yes. You cross the bridge, you still see people bearing that same name. Yes. Kainebi, Onye Mamado. But Omena Kamaza so Mamado. But Adnezanambra Etie Onye Mamado, which is the same. Yes. The semantic and the lyrics changes. Chukwueku, Chukwuma. These are names and everything we share with those who are across the Niger that are Southeasterners. Yes. So what do you think, or what can you say that is different from them and us? The difference is the states. Okay. Because that is why we are suffering what we are suffering. Okay. Because Igbanke is a capital. Because we are carved into those states. That is why we are suffering what we are suffering. If not, it's not supposed to be. Because let me tell you now, in a carnation now, a carnation, Igbanke is a carnation. When you talk of Igbanke, a carnation, Igbanke is included. Yes. You know that? Yes. Igbanke is included. Then, when we bring different people from different communities, from different kingdoms, the language varies. There are different things you observe. For example, now, Omamado, you now is from Akumazi. When Akumazi, the person is talking, and we know this person is from Akumazi. Igbodo person is talking, I will know this person is from Igbodo. There are twists of language. Somebody from Abavo, Awo people, when they come, when they speak, you know this person is from Awo, is from Abavo. Somebody from Owoibo, when they speak, you know this person is from so person. So please. The same thing to Igbanke. When Igbanke man speaks, you will know that this person is like he's from Igbanke. So like now, there are different the language and uniform. So when an Anambra man, somebody from Onitsha, yes, now speak, you will hear what he or she is saying. Yes. You know that this one is actually coming from across the Niger. It's just like my brother. Let us use this Anioma as a case study. Anioma, you go to Asaba, you go to Obiako and Kwale side. See, those are Kwale people. You come to Eka. That is why I say Eka nation. They will not say they come to or they come to Abo. is Ika. That Ika is where Igbanke will now join into Ika, Anyocha, and then Nokwa. Those are the people that has this Anyoma if it comes. So the language varies, but when Ndokwa is talking, I will understand. When Anyocham man is talking, I will know, I will understand. But the language is different, little things. Then when a car man is speaking, you will still know. It's the same thing. You don't need an interpretation. Somebody to interpret for you.
Okay, sir. All the people that speaks no, Allah, Udo, when it comes to coming together, what are your advice? What do you think we should do to help us foster more relationship, build more friendship, build more unity among us? What do you think we should do? What are those things you think we should look at to build more unity among ourselves, knowing fully well that what unites us is our language, our culture, our tradition, and our value system? What is your advice?
My advice to them is that we that call ourselves the Biane, we are one. In this our geographical area now, the Ndokwa, they are Ndokwale, they are Nyochan, Oshimili, South Oshimili, North, from Asaba down. Then we, Eka people, Ndiowa, Ndiabo, Igbanke, we should come together and see ourselves as one, and see our culture as one culture, and see our way of life as one. 3 days ago, they did the Anyoma cultural festival. Is it not the same thing we do? Because here in the past, Ekuru, there is what we call Ekuru, that is Anyoma Ekwocha. You put it here as a man, you don't put it here. Then Iberi, you put it here. That is our identity. We here, our identity is one. So what I'm advising us, our subjects and we, the obese, the traditional rulers, let us come together and bring our children together to educate them that we are one. Let us not separate ourselves, that here is this, here is this. Ophobi, let us use that language. Ophobi, KDBB. Let us use that ophobi.
So you say
one.
Enincha, all of us that speak there,
yes.
No, we should find it what necessary that we are one.
Yes.
There shouldn't be discrimination.
There should be.
Whether you are from the southeast or you find yourself in south,
yes,
or in southwest, for the fact that you speak that language,
yes,
no, we should find that embracing spirit,
yes,
to embrace that.
No matter that state differences, ethnic differences, community differences, and we are one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, my good people, I believe you have heard what my king have said concerning this issue. You see, I have to remove my red cap because my king wants to talk. It's very, very important. Now, that is the Eze of Ottah Igbanke. He have spoken well and he have spoken everything that you people need to know. So for those of you who are still arguing that Igbanke is Bini, you are wasting your time. This is the interview directly from the Eze of Ottah Kingdom. You understand? So I don't see whereby you will start beating around the bush. Even him himself said it, that the Bini people do call us Owika, meaning they know that we are not Ika people. They know, just that they are just looking for, how will I call it, like a place to just to dominate or just to find trouble. You understand? They are just looking for one way or the other to just for them to just look for trouble. But they won't succeed. You understand? They won't succeed. The truth is that Igbanke knows who they are. Despite we are under the Bini, we are under Edo states. Despite we are under Edo states, we know that we are not under the Bini. We are not under the Bini. You understand? Now imagine where Ottah have been for the past 11 AD. How old is Benin City? How old is Benin? You understand? So my very good people, you have listened to what our father have said. So for the people of Igbanke that is still doubting, you don't need to doubt anymore. This is the time where you need to join the movie train. That is one. Secondly, to those Bini people, you have lost the battle because we know who we actually are. We know where we come from. You understand? So we are the Ika people, and the Ikas are one. The Igbos are one. You understand? We have a lot of things in common. Trust me when I said we have a lot of things in common. So right now we are we want to meet our brothers. Just like our king said, when they go to the Oba Palace for meeting, they go talk, they go speak, they go talk, they go speak, they go talk. Our own kings will just be like Ottah. They will just sit down and be looking at them. They can't say anything. They are not hearing anything. So it is better to be in a place where you can hear. Imagine for the past how many years we have been under the Bini, still here till now. Our people can't hear the Bini language because no be our own, no be our culture, no be our language. We can't force ourselves to it. There are so many of Igbanke people now so many Ika people who live in Benin for more than 5 years till now. They don't hear it. They don't hear Bini language at all. They know they hear am. Talk less of our kings who do go there almost all the time for their meetings. So they are tired of they are fed up of all this. We don't hear what these people are saying. We don't know what they are saying. Whether they are saying run, they don't know. Whether they are saying eat, they don't know. So we want to be part of those people who can hear us and who we can hear them. We want to be part of our brothers. When they speak, they hear. When we speak, they also hear. We all hear ourselves. We'll be on the stage. Our kings can be able to contribute to whatever they are. So, okay, after we develop our land, when the kings say, okay, we are building bridge here, our own kings too, we said, okay, we want to go and build bridge in our own place. At least they are listening, they are hearing to what they are saying. The conversation, very, very much important. You understand? So there is no need to fight it. There is no need to start coming online to start bragging it or that. No. The people of Igbanke have taken their stand. And that stand is what they are standing on. You understand? So documents are coming out. Trust me, documents are coming out. The true identity of Igbanke, not hard. Not hard. Everything is being written down. Everything is being signed. Everything from the day one of when documents started coming out. The day one of the production of documents, everything that concerns Igbanke is being stated. How we waka go, where we come, which we go by, all those things, they have been stated. Like I showed you guys, the first document that has been released. Another document now has also been released, which I'll be making that video in my next video. My next video is another document I'll be sharing to you guys. Yes, I'll be sharing the next documents to you guys online so that people will see and know that Igbanke Eledu. Igbanke no be Bini. We are not from Ile Ibinu. We are not from there. We don't do things like them. We don't have the same mindset. We don't have the same character. We have our own. They also have their own. But when it comes to the car side, at least you will see that we have almost the same thing. So many more videos to come. Go to the comment section and go and comment on what my king said. For those of you who supported what my king said, go to the comment section. Those of you who do not, all left for you. All right? So we're signing out. Don't keep on subscribing to Easy TV Nigeria. You understand? Subscribe, turn on the notification bell, because we are going to be live every blessed day to be giving you the latest report concerning this particular issue. You understand? So we'll be giving you live back to back. You understand? And mind you, have you tasted the fresh palm wine from Igbanke? Unkwelu, that is what we call it, from Igbanke. Have you tasted it? If you never tasted them before, try. Come Igbanke, come taste their palm wine. Have you seen their food? Come and taste their food. If you have not, because we have the best. Trust me, we have the best. You understand? So more things I'll be bringing those episodes to you back to back. Our palm wine, our food, our cassava, how we plant them, how we plant our yam, how we harvest everything that concerns our farming. I'll be bringing those things to you guys. So if you have not subscribed, subscribe, because Igbanke, we are moving forward. Igbanke Rema or Rine Ile.